Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just drinking my authentic Danish tea, which reminds me of a story. Have you ever heard of the resistance group called BOPA? BOPA, or Civil Partisans, was a Danish resistance group formed in 1942. I have a friend here that will tell you all about it.
So, on April 9th, 1940, Germany invaded Denmark. The initial resistance was fairly peaceful and mostly involved people skipping work and going to rallies and protests. In 1942, the Communist Party of Denmark was banned by the Nazis. This was the reason for the start of BOPA. The Communist Party of Denmark wanted to get their party back so that they could have power in their government. The resistance was originally called COPA. This stood for Communist Partisans. German soldiers started to walk the streets, and they put out curfews and laws to keep people from resisting. At first, the King of Denmark rejected these laws, but they were later forced upon him by the Nazis. Some years later, they made a law that would put anyone who attempted sabotage to death.
BOPA soon came to over 400 members. Most of them were veterans from the Spanish Civil War. And in 1943, the resistance group became more violent, and more people started to do more sabotage of German vehicles and buildings using whatever they could find.
Next, I'll talk about some of their actions. Since there have been so many people in BOPA and so little resources, they could only choose the best fighters for members. So on January 25th, 1943, when a group of students were rejected by the group, they tried to prove themselves. They took a bottle of spirits and set fire to German listening devices at a factory in Hellerup, Denmark. They were immediately accepted into BOPA. One of the larger, more well-known attempts of sabotage was when 50 members attacked a Danish factory that was being used to make airplane rotors for Germans on the same day as Allied troops stormed Normandy, France.
In their time, BOPA didn't have much of an effect on ending German occupation, but it did lift morals of many Danes and inspired them to fight for their freedom. This people took a stand and risked their lives for their country and its people. Today, BOPA can be a model of hope in desperate situations, that we can do anything if we put our minds to it. Now that I've told you the story of BOPA, back to my tea. Bartender, what happened to my tea? I would like some more.
Okay, yes, sir.
You did not get that.